Hi, and welcome to Crafts by Two. I'm Ken.
Pika Pika.
If you haven't guessed by now, we've made another birthday card, and this one,
Pika Pika.
um, so,
Pika. Pika Pika. Pika Pika Pika.
uh, George said he's gonna show us how he made the card, and then I'm gonna put it together. Don't ask me how I know that.
Pika.
Timmy's in the well?
Pika.
The first thing we have to do is import the SVG that we're going to use for the front of the card. So we're going to go to Upload Image, select Vector Upload, and browse for our image. There it is on my desktop, Pikachu Paper.svg. Double click on it. And that'll be the front of our card. I'm going to save image. And then select it to be imported into our project. And say Insert Images. Now, there it is, all imported, but I want to make it a little bit bigger. So one way that you can do this is by going to a corner and just dragging it, and it'll uniformly resize the image. So let's make it, we want it to be about 5 inches to fit in a 5x7 envelope. So I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit. Let's do 5.25. And I'm going to move it over and open the edit window and just place it someplace that I know exactly where it is, at the 5-inch mark. And let's make it at the 1-inch mark on the y-axis. So now I want to make this whole shape into a card. So I'm going to go to the Layers tab and say Ungroup. And I'm going to go through the layers and select the back layer or the bottom layer. And I'm going to say Duplicate. Then I'm going to come into the Edit window and flip it. That way we can weld the two black layers together and make a hinge on the card so it can open and close. So I want to move this, well, actually, yep, I was afraid of that. So I totally forgot that Design Space does this. When you flip an image horizontal or vertical, the corner that it goes by, which is normally the upper left-hand corner, that position is still where it goes by. So if you flip an image, so now your upper left-hand corner is really your upper right-hand corner, that's what the position for X and Y will go by. So I'm going to flip it back and just make sure that we're at about the 5-inch by 1-inch mark. That way we're right on top of the other image. And now I'm going to mirror it. And then I just use the arrow keys to jump back the image a little bit until the faces of Pikachu are just touching. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to select this layer and the black layer over here. Go to the Layers option and say Weld. Now they're just one great big layer. Oh no, what happened to all the yellow pieces? They're still there. They're just underneath the black pieces because when you weld, it brings them to the top. So you can come right up here to Arrange. Well, select your piece first, then come up here to Arrange and send it to the back. There you go. Pikachu, his pieces are on top and the shadow or the black layer is underneath. So let's select all this and move it over. That way we have places to work on it. Now I think I want to put a sentiment inside. So let's see what we have. So I'm going to find happy birthday. There's a bunch of different ones I can choose from. Which one will I choose? Let's just try birthday ones. This is kind of cool. I like that a lot. Ooh, this looks really cool. I kind of like that. Paper piece it and put it on the inside of the card. So I'm just going to insert it. So if it was on the inside of the card, it would definitely be too big. So let's resize it by grabbing it in the corner, dragging it down a little bit, opening it up. Yeah, that'll fit perfectly on the inside of the card. Now I'm just putting it there so I get an idea of what it'll look like on the inside of the card. I'm not actually going to place it there. If I was to place it there, it would be on the back side of the card. So I'm just using it as a reference for scale. I think I like it. Yeah, I do. And again, I might not use the same colors that they use. I'll go by whatever moves me at the moment. And I think for this card, I'm going to try to use all scraps. Ken will probably get a kick out of that. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it. Maybe make it a little bit bigger before I do. I'm not sure. It kind of looks a little bit small.
Okay, so now we've got the Pikachu all laid out. Pieces are spread around and on our little cheat sheet. And I'm going to get started. I'm going to do the happy birthday first and then the front. So there we go. And inside is happy birthday. So there you go. Another birthday card.
Pika Pika!
You can at least say goodbye.
Pikachu!
And you can just give me that strange look that you give me. Yeah, like that.